Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. Today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Libra semi-flush. This is the 129100. Lots of different Libra fixtures. Go check them all out. And they're under different categories too. So let's get into overall height on this. This can be as short as 10 inches or as long as 100. Obviously, if you're going to have it at 10 inches, you're probably not going to be using all the modules, but it's really up to you how many modules you put on. You can put on more than what come with this. You can order additional modules and just add them to them up until to a certain point. But anyway, 10 inches at the shortest, 100 inches at the longest. If you want it to be longer than 100 inches, just drop me a quick email. We do custom lengths on that, and you are fine. Okay, depth on it, 15.9 by 15.9. It's hanging from a canopy up in the ceiling. It's going to go over your 4-inch junction box, and that's coming in at 19.8 inches in diameter. It's round. It's about that thick. 32 pounds hanging weight, so make sure you tell your installer about that. It's not really a heavy fixture, but they always want to know. Inside of that canopy is going to be a driver and a transformer that takes your line voltage from your building down to low voltage, which is going to be coming through those cables. Some of the cables are positive, some are negative. When you get into low voltage, they're perfectly safe to touch. And the reason why that canopy is so thick is because it has to accommodate those pieces inside. To show you more about that, we're going to look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this on HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on this side of the screen, midway down, under those pull-down menus, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It is going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how everything goes together. Those cables get pushed into what are called grippers that are up in that canopy. And you can have these as long as you want them to be, basically up to that 100 inches. There are going to be metal weights on the bottoms of these to kind of keep it all nice and straight. Okay, so let's move on from there and let's talk about the LEDs set up on this. So these modules are basically self-contained modules that have ends with little holes in them, allowing the cables to come through, and they have little grippers on them as well. Those are made up of a clear fluted outer glass, and then inside is going to be a white glass called opal, and that's going to be a diffuser. Inside of that is going to be an LED setup that you can kind of see in the picture next to me with lots of little LEDs on that bar. So that's what those are all about. You're going to be getting two 3-watt versions of that, and then two 6-watt versions of that. That's going to come up to 1,340 lumens of light, which is a pretty good amount. You can put this on a dimmer if you want it to be. Just make sure you tell your installer that you're going to be using a dedicated LED, and they'll know which dimmer to use for that. So our showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's On display page on our website. It's going to be back in the red tabs over there. A lot of good things in that section. Check out. So when you open that up, you'll see it's all divided up into different sections like dining pendants and outdoor lighting. We're always adding to that. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. They don't even have a showroom like this. Nobody does. And they use this as their showroom when you guys come to Vermont to visit us. So lots and lots to see here. You can see all the different glass, all the different finishes, all the different fabrics, all of those things. In addition to that, we have a clearance center. So the clearance center stuff are returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. That's an amazing deal for you. If you guys want to take advantage of that, you have to come here to Vermont to see us. And when you do me a favor, measure all the kind of things about your project and what you guys are doing. So the most important thing is measure your ceiling heights to begin with. Measure distances between junction boxes and like windows and ceilings and those kind of things. So if you're looking at sconces on the wall, you can see if they're going to fit for you. If you're doing pendants over a kitchen island, measure the distances between those junction boxes. Widths of tables, kitchen tables, dining tables, lengths of tables, islands, all that good stuff. And also do a couple more things. If you guys have some tablets or iPads lying around, take pictures of all these things. Take pictures of the kitchen, take pictures of the projects you're doing. Bring that in so we can kind of go through those pictures together, and we'll be able to see what you guys are up to, okay? And also the boxes and clearance stuff, are basically packed for shipping. Don't forget, these were supposedly shipped out. So the boxes tend to be on the bigger side, so bring a decent size SUV if you want to take stuff home. It's a really good opportunity for you. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer that offers 90-day returns and no restocking fees. That's 3 months after you receive something to send it back, and there's no restocking fee on that. Some larger items and custom things, and it's usually going to be big things on pallets, are going to be non-returnable. it'll always tell you on the page for an item if that is the case. So always keep an eye out for that. And we also offer a rush program. So to get all these different metal finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. They generally take about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it's really, really inexpensive. If you want to know more about that, just drop me a quick email and I can clue you in on details, okay? So our showroom in Vermont is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to drop a quick email, you can do that all the time. And that's going to be at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. Or you can call me during business hours, 802-446-2400. So thank you for stopping in today, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.